Hello, friends. This is William with Believe Unlimited. Today, I wanted to talk about not looking far enough ahead. So when we're looking at our life through our eyes, the perceived reality that we have, what we view before us and what we're seeing before us, there are times when we get so close, we can't see we can't see past what's right in front of us. The things that are happening right here, right now are so big, we can't see long term and see what's coming from this event, what's coming from this experience. And we need to be able to have perspective on what's happening right now, but also be able to look down the road and to see what will come from this experience, what we will become through this experience, what we can have because of this experience. Put it in simple terms, exercise, working out at the gym, lifting the weights, running the miles, pushing it, the sit-ups, working the legs, working the body, not a lot of that is pleasurable in the moment. And if we get focused on what's not pleasurable and what's not working or feeling good, we can lose sight of what our goal is, what we want, what is down the road, what we're going for. And when we allow our life to come at us instead of us coming into our life, the things can come so fast. I mean, all it takes is, how fast can things change in 5 days? 5 days, things can completely change from being in a marriage, not necessarily a good one. Obviously, that's why, I'm talking about it. But being married, having a business, seeing my kids, having an income, a significant income, being free to travel to the US anytime I want, having everything before me, that options and choices. And 5 days later, I had none of those. I had no wife, nowhere to live, no company. I had a trucking company, no ability to cross the border, no access to my children, no income. And it all literally shifted in 5 days. And it's a total other story. At that point, I could not see long term. I could not see where I'm at today. I couldn't see where I was at 5 years ago. I couldn't see past the events that had taken place to get me in the place that was not feeling very good. The shift happened very fast, and I couldn't see past it because I wasn't looking far enough ahead. I wasn't looking at what I would learn and what I would glean from that experience, what I would become through that experience, what I would find about that experience, what I would remember about myself through that experience. I was so hyper-focused on what was happening that I missed the happenings in me, what would become who I am, what I get to do now, what I get from the experience, what I got from that, the appreciation, the love, the joy that I feel for having had that experience. The ability to relate to somebody who has lost everything. The ability to relate to somebody who has been restricted from seeing their own children. It can happen so fast. And without being able to see far enough, we can get out of balance. Ask anyone that walks a balance beam. They don't focus on where their feet are. They focus on the end or even past where the bar is in a straight line. They focus beyond, and by focusing beyond, they know that that is where the beam is. If they get focused looking down at the beam and only focused on the beam, they lose their balance because they're not looking far enough away. It's like driving anything. When we get so focused on where we're at and we can't see long term, we lose our balance. And we falter. And sometimes we'll fall, and it hurts. So learning how to see past what's right before us is a huge advantage in moving towards becoming through the experiences that we're currently having. So I believe that you can look past and see and keep your balance through whatever you're going through. You might not be able to do it alone, but we can do it together. And finding someone to help you with your vision long term and keep your balance is a tremendous asset. You may be able to do it yourself, but it's going to be easier if you can find someone that can help you through it. And always find somebody who is in a place that you want to be, feeling confident about where they're at and having overcome those things that you are currently going through. Not somebody that's reliving and over and over where they're at, but somebody who's truly overcome the situation that you're in. So always reach out, always ask for help. The truest sign of strength is to recognize your own weaknesses. And where you're faltering, you need to have someone help hold you up and to help put the air mask on themselves first, and then help you put your air mask on. You always have somebody you can go to. And if you can't find anyone else and you found this video, reach out and we can see where we can take where you're at and extend your vision so that you can keep your balance and stay on that balance beam. I know you're awesome. So remember, you stay awesome. I will talk to you next time.